Whether you're trying to play faster and lighter, slower or looser, or whether you're just trying to keep your fingers from flying in the air when you're playing a scale, then this 3-step solution is going to be for you. Welcome back, and today we're talking about what I think is the most important piano technique of them all when it comes to playing the piano, and that is finger independence. Unless you played piano extensively when you were young, then it's likely that your fingers aren't as independent as they could be, and you may not even be aware of it. I personally was more than a decade into my piano learning before somebody brought up the idea of finger independence, and I found that once my fingers were more independent and I started to look into this, it really took my playing to the next level. The most dramatic changes in playing have happened when students start to implement the 3 steps to finger independence that we're talking about today. Before we go through today's steps, I wanted to mention about an ebook that has all of today's ideas and exercises condensed into it so that you can refer back to them whenever you need to. If you'd like to download this ebook, it's completely free and you can find it at pianomentoring.com/ebook. On to step 1, and this is to make sure that you have the correct setup to begin with. That is that you're sitting correctly, you have the correct posture, and you're also warmed up. Remember to sit with a straight back, relaxed shoulders, and relaxed elbows and wrists on the keyboard as well. Your hand position wants to have a little bit of a bridge in it, as if you were holding a tennis ball. Step 2 is our simple finger independence warm-up exercise. Okay, so in our finger independence warm-up exercise, what we're aiming to do is develop really independent fingers. That is, move them separately from all of the others. So what we're going to do is place our 5 fingers over 5 white notes. Once we've done that, we're going to go through each finger in turn and making sure that we're not moving any other finger while we're playing that one, and also making sure that our hand stays relaxed at all times. An extension to this exercise would be to hold one of your fingers down while you play the others. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our 5 fingers over 5 keys, we're going to play our thumb, and then we're going to cycle through the other notes while we hold our thumb down. Remember to keep your fingers attached to the top of the keys while you're doing this. You may find that the 4th finger is your weakest finger, and therefore it's the hardest one to keep down as you're playing the others. But remember to stay relaxed with your shoulders, your elbows, and your wrists. It's important to note not to do these exercises for too long each day, 2 minutes at most, and you want to make sure that before you do them, you're fully warmed up and ready. I'm Dominic, and welcome back to the channel. Subscribe if you're finding this video helpful and you want to continue to level up your piano playing. Step 3 is to apply this to everything else that you do, from your scales to your pieces. Okay, let's apply this to a scale now, and we're going to take the scale of D minor. Go through each note of the scale and make sure that you're only playing that one finger. You want to avoid your thumb or maybe your 5th finger from flying in the air as you're playing it. If your fingers are raising as you're playing in your scales or your pieces generally, then you do have tension somewhere in your hand. So try to optimize the movement from your knuckles down with just your finger. Start to think about these ideas of finger independence in everything that you do at the piano, and soon enough your fingers will start to develop some independence. This will help you to be more relaxed when you're playing, play faster, and play with a more relaxed feeling. Don't forget to download the free ebook at pianomentoring.com/ebook for more information and further exercises on finger independence.